everyone, welcome to another Finished Item Friday. Before I get started, I do have my air conditioner on in the living room here. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I hope it's not too disruptive to the video, but I cannot turn it off because it is like hot as Hades in here, so I am not going to turn it off. Sorry for lack of a video for so long. Things have been kind of crazy around here for the last few weeks. My husband had a week off and we were traveling about visiting relatives and friends and stuff, and also the last couple of weeks we've had people coming into our apartment doing various maintenance because there's just a lot of stuff wrong with this apartment. And we had a new kitchen and dining room floor put in, and so we had to move the furniture and we had a big mess everywhere, and so I was not in any position to make a video, and I didn't really have much time to get much crocheting done either. So but I am back this week. I only have a couple of finished items to show you. I did finish a book cover that I made for a birthday gift for a friend. I gave her a book and I crocheted a book cover to put over it. But her birthday was a couple of weeks ago, so I don't have it anymore to show in this video. And I forgot to take a picture of it, so I can't insert a picture either. So that was one thing I finished a couple of weeks ago. The next thing is for another friend. She had actually requested an amigurumi Grommet. She loves the British show Wallace and Gromit and all the Wallace and Gromit movies, and she had found this pattern quite a few months ago, but I had never gotten around to it, and her birthday was just a couple of weeks ago, so I made this for her. I haven't seen her yet because she and her husband have gone on vacation to Romania. Her husband is from Romania. And they are coming back next week, I think. So I won't be giving this to her until they get back, so that's why I still have it. So this is Grommet. We found the pattern online somewhere, I can't remember where. I will put the link down below. It's a free pattern. And it was fairly simple, and it only took me like a day to do. So yeah, that's Grommet. The next thing I did was a what I like to call a lacy cell phone purse. It's just a V-stitch cell phone pouch, and I stitched some handles onto it. I do have the pattern for the pouch itself. It's a free pattern online. I'll also put the link to that down below. But the handles I just did myself, so I don't have a pattern for that, sorry. And this stretches actually really quite wide, and it fits average size smartphones. My iPhone 3G will fit into it here. It takes a little bit of stretching to get it in, but there you are. So it looks all lacy and such when you put it in. Don't mind the ends. I haven't gotten around to weaving them in yet, but so that's my little cell phone purse. The pattern for this was actually a bit smaller. I had to make it bigger to fit this phone because the pattern for this was actually from about 5 years ago, and it was made to fit like a little flip phone, so I had to enlarge it a bit. But I'll put the pattern down below, as I said. And also this week I have been trying my hand at crocheting with embroidery thread. In the most recent issue of Crochet World magazine, they had a pattern for these flowers made out of embroidery thread, and they're meant to be used for either necklaces or earrings or just motifs for whatever you want to put them on. And I don't know why I hadn't thought of this before. Like, obviously thread crochet is a thing, but for some reason I'd never thought of using embroidery thread to crochet with, and I have a whole bunch of embroidery thread because I like to make friendship bracelets out of them. So I decided to try my hand at crocheting with embroidery thread, and again, don't mind the ends, I haven't woven them in yet. So this is a flower from the pattern in the magazine. I was going to make two and make daisy earrings, but I ran out of white thread, so I only have one. I actually like crocheting with embroidery thread better than like regular crochet cotton thread. I find it moves over the hook smoother, although it is a little bit of a pain in the butt to work with because just the way embroidery thread is, it splits very easily if you're not careful when you're crocheting, so that's a pain in the butt. But so I managed to get this flower turned out pretty good. So maybe when I get some more white, I'll make another one and make daisy earrings. And I've also made 4 little granny squares, and I'm thinking of putting them together to make a granny square bracelet. But then as I was making them, I also thought, well, I could just stack them on top of each other and make a bookmark. So I don't know, or I could make granny square earrings. Now I have no idea what I'm going to do with them now, because there's just so many possibilities, I can't decide. So yeah, so there are those. And that's all I have to show you this week. Again, as I said, I hadn't had much time to do much crocheting lately. But hopefully I will have more done in my next video, and I will have something done with these granny squares to show you next video. So until next time, everybody keep cool. I know most people who watch my videos are probably in places where it's really hot right now, so everybody keep cool and have a good weekend and happy crocheting.